everybody, welcome back. Okay, so my email's been blowing up this week and I just want to say you guys are amazing. But there is an email that I received that I wanted to share with you guys because I think it's important and I just wanted to share some snippets from this email and I have permission to do so. Alright. Hi Emily, I am a former paparazzi consultant. I resigned last month and I wanted to reach out and share some stuff with you. First, thank you for being so transparent and vulnerable. It takes courage to do that. Because of your courage, you are helping others who need to hear your story. Something you share changes someone's life for the better. What more important work can there be than that? Keep it up, you are making a difference. Secondly, I am also a fibromyalgia sufferer. It helps me hear other folks like you talk about their flares and all the other crazy, most often painful things that come with the vast fibro umbrella. So, when I was reading this, when I got this email, another thing that comes with fibromyalgia is extreme gastrointestinal distress, otherwise known as irritable bowel syndrome. And last night was a terrible night. And I ended up reading this while I was on the toilet. So there's some truth there. But the gastrointestinal distress is real and it's painful. And I don't wish that on anybody. So here's her story. And I'm going to keep some of the things out because she requested that I do that. I was a customer who became a consultant about 5 years ago. So like me, she was a customer that became a consultant. Shortly before joining, I took in some family. Okay. She's been working really hard to try and get things done for this family member. Okay. But she has a daily struggle, taking care of this family member. And that's understandable because when you're caring for somebody else, it's hard work. It's often thankless work, and it's often overlooked work. Okay? Because when you are taking care of a family member, it's you're basically a nurse, a med tech, and an advocate. All of what you're doing because of love. You're not getting paid for it. Okay. Anytime, cuckoo. I'm pausing for a second. Alright. Bullshit alarm's done. Alright. For a long time, the extra money I made with paparazzi certainly helped, but after a while, not so much. As well, I had fun with paparazzi, but after a while, not so much. This is much of my increasing lack of interest than anything. So I have a question for you, the person who sent me this email. What was it that made it no longer fun, and how did you begin losing interest in it? Because I want to know your mindset behind that too, because it's something that I think will help others. Because one, it stopped being fun for me because I was being forced to recruit and I didn't want to. And the second thing is I was always being told to shoot for life of the party this, life of the party that, and I was told that my team was going to rank up and I when I started watching, and I watched 2 sneak peeks with Misty, and I bought what she was talking about, and none of it sold out. And I think that message is being heard, too, when I do the Hidden Gems and Sneak Peeks with Misty videos, because the stuff she's talking about doesn't sell out either, so there's that. Okay. I have had the experience of meeting some truly nice folks, both customers and teammates, and I'm grateful for the true blues. More about those later. Well, I agree. I met some really great people too. I'm not a person of faith at present, that is true. And this person is. And her relationship with her God is important. She is not going to church, but has awesome families in states she used to live in. But the thing is the paparazzi thing, the fun you had with paparazzi to help you work through some difficult times in your life, that's because you made that decision. And I do agree that, making decisions and following your gut instinct, Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call it, can help you work through a lot of struggles in life. I'm wearing my paparazzi noose today, by the way. Um, he has shown me how to struggle with codependency and that it needs more work. And that's okay to walk away when it's time, no matter what others might think about it. I probably should have walked away from paparazzi a while ago, but I took time deciding on that just as I did deciding to walk into it. If it matters, I do not engage in faith manipulation of any kind. Yes, it does matter, and I'm grateful that you said that, because I don't agree with hypocrisy and blasphemy in any way, shape, or form. So the fact that you did this knowing that you were being guided by your Holy Spirit, your God, your gut, is a good thing. And that you didn't use it to manipulate others. So, I wanted to share something that happened a long while ago. I sent a letter to Trent Kirby about one of the paparazzi consultants who had just gone through a terrible fire and put her entire family in the hospital, and of course they lost their home. Many of the details have faded from my memory, but when I heard about it, I thought, as a company, we had the opportunity to help, and I was saddened that they did not bother to respond to me at all. And I wanted to bring this email up because it is Paparazzi Possible Month, where you're supposed to do good deeds in the name of paparazzi. Here's an example of a good deed that paparazzi could have done, but didn't do anything. So, this was probably the first glimpse I had that all was not okay. I have since tried on another few occasions to drum up support within my team and within paparazzi for friends who have suffered hardships and losses, including myself, and I was met with a lot of indifference from my paparazzi family. And I was flabbergasted that the elites, especially, could not be bothered to respond, let alone help. Flabbergasted and disgusted. See, I am far from rich. Me too. I have no savings. Thankfully, I'm building mine back up. I have a fixed low income, SSI, and I have an apartment. We aren't starving, and we have cold, clean water, clean clothes, a roof over their head, all of which she's grateful for. But I think no matter what your circumstances are, you should and could help somebody. Exactly, you should. When you see somebody in need, give to that person in need. It's just the right thing to do. And you shouldn't have to do it and post it to social media and say, look how great I am. I helped this person. Oh, I'm so wonderful. Thank you so much. Love me. Because that's what Paparazzi Possible challenges this month, is to have you show off how great you are. And, oh, look how great I am. Just love me because I'm so fabulous. And it's like, no. Okay? Everyone can do something, whether they have money or not. Just giving someone a little bit of your time, listening, or just taking a quick note down to let someone know that you're thinking of them. There's no financial means involved, but it means so much. Yeah, sending a text message to your friend saying, hey, I'm thinking about you today. Which I need to do that because my best friend's having a colonoscopy today. As time went on, I saw more of this behavior, and I felt the need to distance myself from it. So I slowly started doing until one day I just thought, now, and emailed my resignation. In the last year odd, I've been dealing with some crazy health stuff myself, and I wanted to simplify my life. That was my primary reason. I didn't realize how simple my life had become until after I quit. Because I was stressed to the max the entire time I was a paparazzi consultant, which related to me getting more fibro flares. And when I quit, I was like, oh, thank God, I'm starting to feel normal again. Other things, such definite repeats of the new releases. Yes, you've noticed that too. The decline in the cuteness and the quality of the jewelry. Yes, you've noticed that too. Finding put the lead nickel free lies, obvious and increasing mercenary and frankly predatory tactics of the company and the elites, favoritism towards the elites. Yes, this is not a new concept. This has been happening for a while. And most recently, the creation of Prime, which I think will be bad, bad, bad. It's nothing I wish to be a part of. And I think it's Premiere, not Prime. Prime is Amazon, Premiere is paparazzi. I just watched your upload from earlier this afternoon, and in it you shared an email from another consultant, one of which you talked about how for her and for you the loss was not okay. I'm one of those for whom the loss is okay. And I keep reading, and she only has a couple thousand pieces. Okay, for me, I had over 30,000 pieces. The loss was not okay for me. I had $84,000 worth of debt. That loss was not okay with me. Okay, with this other consultant, she has well over 2,000 pieces. I know she had at least 6 or 8,000 pieces. That was a lot for her, and that loss was not okay. And towards the end, I personally gave away maybe 3 or 4,000 pieces to local women's shelters, children's groups, school teachers, charity foundations. I gave a lot of it away towards the end just because I wanted it gone. Okay? So, yours is only a couple thousand pieces, give or take, and I've decided to benefit somebody, so I boxed up half of it, sent it to a shelter. I used to volunteer. Opening retail locations that needed stuff to sell. So every dime helps them in their life changing work. So they were glad to get it. And I say, if it helps the kiddies in any way, it's, for me, it's not a loss. See, that's cool. That is really cool. If anyone else is watching this video and there is a shelter that has a storefront that they use to sell items to make money and you have a lot of inventory, find out if they'll take it and sell it. Because that's really cool. And that's a good way to help, animals in need. Trust me, you guys, I love my dogs. My dogs are my children, and I'm allergic to cats, deathly. But if I like watching crazy cat videos. I think they're cute. I just can't own one. That's why I have schnauzers. They're hypoallergenic. I still sneeze a lot and sniff a lot with them, but I still love them. They're my babies. And here, while I'm thinking about it, come here, honey. Come here. Come here. Let's show everybody. Alright, so this is Lily, my old lady. And as you can see, right here, she has a mass growing on her chest. Just like Jasmine did. Yeah, you can talk to the camera too, Grumpy. We're waiting to hear back from the vet as to what it is. And she has 2 more growing on her side flank. So she's having issues. She's wetting the bed. She shakes a lot. I think it's Cushing's. But we're waiting for her x-rays to come back to see if it's cancer. So anyway, this is Lily. We love her so much. And look at those beautiful eyelashes. Yeah, hi baby. Mommy loves you. So anyway, I'm having a tough time with this one because she was with me since she was 6 weeks old. And she literally is my baby. Alright, so she just wanted to say sorry for a long email, and I was like, yeah, I'm really proud of you. She did really well with it for a while, not nearly the volumes I did at the beginning. Well, I did a lot of volume after I'd quit, too. And it was really hard to get out of it, so. But I want to say that, being a caregiver is probably one of the best jobs in the world. Being a mom is one of the best jobs in the world. Being a pet owner is one of the best jobs in the world. And, the fact that you got out of paparazzi and you didn't go crazy like a lot of us did that are recovering from being paparazzi consultants, I'm just proud of you for doing what's best for you and not taking, what? She's hiding. She hides when she has like something. I'm proud of you for not letting people peer pressure you into staying, if that makes sense. So, this is just another email from a viewer where I'm responding to you directly. So I wanted to share this story because I thought it was really good and it was really interesting. And you know, you guys have been sending me stuff about Erica Cole, and I'm just going to share this one real quick. So apparently Erica Cole's doing something, and let me move this over so you guys can see it. Lily's having a hard time today. Alright, so this is Erica Cole's team, $5 Bling Boss team. Want to be a boss of the week? How can you be a boss of the week? Sell $200 or more worth of jewelry between Monday and Sunday. PV weekly of $100 or 100 or more. So buy 50 pieces of jewelry, sell $200 worth of jewelry. Go live at least 2 hours. You okay? Billy's having a struggle down here. Post at least twice a day, non-paparazzi, personal or business pay. What does the boss of the week win? Usually I don't allow jewelry live sales in this group, but I will share one video sale of that boss in this group in my VIP page and my business page. Read it again. The video will remain on this page until a new boss is selected. So replay orders can be made. Who's in? If you complete the 4 things above this week, comment boss done by Sunday at midnight, and there will be a new post weekly. Winner chosen every Monday morning. Winner must be ready to provide sales proof. We will see how long this challenge is based on. Alright, so let's go to the next picture, because I thought this one was funny. Disclaimer, I have zero to do with Boss of the Week policy or customer claims. Don't even message me about it. If anyone is caught selling jewelry less than $5 or Z less than $25, not only will I remove you from this group, but I will report you to compliance personally. So don't do that, people. I was like, okay, she's on a tear this week. So thank you for sending me that Princess T-Bomb. And let's see. And then Melissa, you and I, we were talking about how the hoops that I was talking about, they were once called Gypsy Goals, and now they're Fiercely Flawless. So let's go, and I'll show you that. All right, so. All right, so here are Gypsy Goals, silver paparazzi hoops. They also came out in gold, gunmetal, copper, blah, 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 blah. All right. Now, let's go to Fiercely Flawless Hoop Paparazzi. What's the other name of those? Crap, I can't remember. They were Flawless something. What were they called? Flat Out Flawless. That's what they were called. I knew they were flawless something. Flat Out Flawless silver hoops. They also came out in gunmetal and all this other stuff. Okay, so here's Flat Out Flawless. So there's Flat Out Flawless. And now we're going to go back to Gypsy Goals. There's the Gypsy Goals. There's Flat Out Flawless. They are the exact same thing. So it says right here, Gypsy Goals. And here's the Flat Out Flawless. They are exact same thing, just different names. So that's something paparazzi is doing now. They're taking old jewelry and giving it new names. So, and when I come across more like the bullet necklace, I will continue to show that to you guys. So, anyway, this is 19 minutes. I got to get ready for work. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.